Oh, seesaw! Oh, seesaw! Oh, no! Oh, disaster! Ah! Good morning, friends. Welcome to episode 13, 25% of a year of Dub Life. As you can see, I'm in the toy room. It is Monday, January 7th. That's not a lovely day for me because it's back on the road after the holidays. So here in just a few minutes, I'm getting in the car, driving to the airport, flying to Seattle, meeting up with my colleague, getting a rental car, and then we spend the weekend in Seattle working. So this will be back to a normal episode of Dub Life where you've had just quite a bit of mischief over the past few episodes and lots of stores, lots of hunting, lots of toys, this toy room, all that stuff. This will be much more travel focused, travel vlog stuff, showing you my hotel, talking about the plane, rental car, restaurants. Honestly, I don't know that I'll be able to get to a toy store at all. I'll try to at least get to one or two, but I can't promise that. I also don't know the parameters of this. I know I say this a lot recently. I'm just not sure how much footage I'm going to have each day as we have quite a bit of work to do on a project that may carry us later into the evening than we're used to. So I don't know. I just want to set that expectation that you're going to see a lot of travel vlog stuff on this episode. I hope you enjoy it. A lot of people say they enjoy that side of things too. And I'm sure there'll be the normal foolishness if you enjoy that, with me just being me, walking around different places. So, welcome to the episode. Let's see what it holds. I got to get on the road before I miss a plane. No, caress it.
Rub it. I can't help. I've been squeezing. I've been touching that thing.
Oh, what fun. Touch it. Sorry that you didn't get more of a concert on that trip. I don't know that I can fit through there. Big Dub, too big. But I had a work meeting I had to take on the road, and I need to talk to Delta. I will say, in terms of tips for your travel, if you have one of the rewards programs and you're at a certain status, typically the companies give you like a dedicated line. So for instance, I'm Delta Platinum. There's a Platinum 1-800 number I can call where they already have my information based on my number and you don't have to wait and all that. It's really nice. And most of the, like Marriott has it, everybody has it. And even at like a silver tier, they still have it, a dedicated silver line. Use that number. You find that out when you get like your welcome packet to a different tier. And a lot of people just ignore it and call the general customer service number. That's a mistake. Call that. This person's just creeping up on me. Creeping. Use that number when you need customer service because you get a dedicated person that already has your information up, and it's really helpful. So do that. But one of the things you get with Delta Platinum status, which I'm not sure if I've told you before, but you get a gift for reaching that status, and I get something called regional upgrade certificates where even if I wouldn't normally upgrade to first class based on my status, I can jump other people in line. And so I wanted to do that on this trip because it's a far trip to Seattle and I want to try to get in first class. I'm not sure if I will or not, but I'm currently fourth. I jumped 30 people on the list using one. Currently fourth with 4 seats in first class available. So if I get that, I'll be very happy. If I don't get it, I don't use the certificate. So good deal. Most people don't know that that's a thing you can get. Anyway, back at the airport again. Just checked my bag. When I approached the counter, the gentleman that checked my bag was like, "Oh, Mr. Wilson, see, it's time for you to get back at it in 2019, huh?" It's not good when the airport luggage guy in the world's busiest airport knows you like that by face. Maybe he watches the videos, though. Squeeze it. Well, that was an uneventful trip through security, which is good. The last time I went through security, I was wearing a knee brace and had to get the old frisky whiskey. Like an hour for my plane boards, which is my normal pattern. So I'm going to go to the lounge, see if they have any new offerings for 2019. Maybe they got a little, feel it offering. I didn't get the upgrade. I finished as number 1 with 0 seats remaining. I still have it to use for later. Airport's not very busy. I thought it'd be busy. This is the first proper Monday of the year. Actually, it's the first Monday of the year. The last Monday was New Year's Eve. But it's not very busy. I thought there'd be a lot of people traveling for the first time today, but no. Don't trip on the escalator, you know, touch it. So, I'm hoping it's not just a macaroni cheese. What do y'all think it's gonna be? Porridge? Wicked Thai chicken. No, I don't need that with a $5 for. Still just macaroni cheese. I got pimento cheese too. They haven't changed the food selections. They will, I think. They changed the Wi-Fi password for 2019. Hooray. But haven't changed that yet. Oh well. So I'm sitting in one of the little work kiosk cubicles that they have. Let me show you. Macaroni cheese, computer. An extensive amount of plugs. The little kickstand that I got on the new phone case is not great. It moves. So if you slowly start to see me doing this, it's because that kickstand moves. But at least I have it. And I don't always have to hold the phone. So I have 40 minutes for my plane boards. Unfortunately not first class. Just macaroni cheese. But, you know, there's worse things in life. So the flight is very long to Seattle. And busy week, like I told you. Since this is my first proper video of the new year with me going back to work and all that, there are a few things I'm going to try to do better this year that I'll share with you. One, I journal every day. I have the app called the Day One app on my iPhone, iPad, and Mac, and it syncs across all of those. It's like $5, $10. It's not very much. And if you like to journal, I would recommend Day One. You can add pictures. It uses geotag stuff. I can tell you what music you were listening to in your journal and whatever. So I've done that every day for 3 years. Last year I did it every day, but it was not good. I just kind of did it to do it. A few sentences, nothing much. I like to write something every day, reflective about what I did today. What should I do better? How can I be a better person? I recommend that. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just try to do a little bit better on the health situation. I need to. I'm not gonna do any type of diet or measurement system or anything like that. I'm just gonna try to do better. So hopefully I'll do better. You know, less cookies and pies, more cantaloupe, for instance. It's hard when you travel because everywhere you go, they're giving you cookies. So I'm gonna try to do better on that. And the third thing that I would like to do is just be more generous this year than I've been in the past. I try to be a generous person. I've been very blessed, and I try to share that with others, but I could do better, and I'm going to try to do better this year. These aren't really resolutions. It's not something I'm documenting. It's not something that I'm going to track against. Just what I'd like to do better on this year. So I'll share that with you as I start my first week of work properly on the road. I've got next week I go to Cincy. The week after that, next week I go to Chicago and Wisconsin. The week after that, Cincinnati. The week after that, New Jersey. And I don't know from there, but it's going to be busy. Anyway, I'm going to eat this macaroni cheese before it gets cold. And I'll check in with you when I get to my gate. Everybody go ahead now. Think about your favorite mallard. Favorite member of the mallard family. And say the following words after me. I enjoy eating goose. If you've been to P.F. Chang's, you know they had the big horsey that sits outside the P.F. Chang's. There's a P.F. Chang's right here by that lounge. I'm sure at some point I've shown it to you. I've never tried to get on it and ride it and do the horsey. What do you think the outcome of that would be? You think I'd be putting the brig? There's my chariot. Whisk me away to the Pacific Northwest, where it's cold and rainy once we finally have the sun for the first time. Diarrhea. Here we go. Time to get on the plane. Time to fly. here. Do you want to talk to say I'm here? I'm in Seattle. There's Lisa. Hey girl, hey. It's time to go. Find a car. Find food, go to bed. My favorite scenario. From a plane to a bus. Oh, Gooster. Oh my. Lisa with the goose. Oh, shrinking man looking for a rental car. Now, rub it. We're gonna rock this Nissan Pathfinder so we can go off-road adventures, you know. Oh, Sharp's Roadhouse. Ooh. Oh. Bourbon barrels and sourdough pasta engine. Look at the engine. Touch it. Oh. There's a TARDIS with meats. That's a meats TARDIS. It was quite the menu. Huh. Lisa, they brought us homemade maple cornbread experience in the mouth situation. Big sourdough pasta. Big meat sandwich. Is the meat sandwich delicious?
It's delicious.
Oh, big meat.
Big meat.
There's still Christmas lights here. They're lovely. Right by the hotel.
We've arrived at our hotel, the Moxie, Seattle downtown. Ooh, fancy. Pink in it. Bare feet. Oh no. That's the game of trouble. I'm walking on the bare feet, bare feet, bare feet, bare feet, bare feet. Mr. Bear. Is his name Ollie? Hi, buddy. They have candies, Lisa, and goldfish crackers. Is it Skittles? Skittles and goldfish? What a treat. Ooh, in the elevator. Satchels. Oh, Sasquatch. He's naked, too. Oh, no, absolutely. See ya. Ooh, nice. All right, here we go. That's me, room 819. Look at this. It's like a camping leather flag thing. Oh. Wanted to show you as I walk in, they have the digital key. I think you've heard me talk about before, where you your phone is the key, and so they give it to you, and you just hold it up to the door right there, and it lets you in. It's pretty cool. I've never stayed in a Moxie. This is an unusual hotel. Bathroom's nice. Nice rainfall shower, hey. And then makeup remover. Interesting. All right, that toilet. I don't know what. It's a chair of some sort. Sliding door. This is certainly one of the more interesting. Is it a swing? I don't think that's made for. I don't know what that is, folks. This is a. I can honestly say I've never stayed in a room like this. Look at that. Huh. This is quite a room. Huh. There's my view. Not bad, not bad. Well, that's a new room. This is still a Marriott property. TV? No, there it is. Just catching up. I think this is supposed to be my desk. And this wall of hooks is the closet. And that's my chair. This is, all right. So I just realized that the phone says, press here for bedtime stories. Huh? Is that the listen? I'm gonna press for bedtime stories, folks. What? You're not gonna be able to hear that. If I'm in the mood to paint the town red, what? I don't know what's happening. Let me show you how I got this figured out. I took that thing down and it's got my undershirts and jeans. And then this really is just the closet. So, yeah, Alabama's getting that butt whooped Turn that into the desk. And then my charging situation. And that's where my socks go, I guess. Alrighty, well, set up. And with that, I'm going to end today's portion of Dub Life episode 13. No toys, lots of travel, and a lot of weird stuff here at the end. One of the more unusual, no, the most unusual hotel room I've ever stayed in, but it's nice and it's convenient. So we'll see what the week holds. So again, I hope you've enjoyed day one, and I'll speak to you in the morning. Rub it. Don't rub it here, though. I don't know. Maybe just, go easy on the rub it.
Big Dub, this is all you. Rub it till it smokes. Rub that thing.
What's up, friends? Good morning from Seattle, Washington. For some of you, it's probably not morning anymore, but it's still morning for me, very early morning. I'm a little tired. Hadn't had a travel day like that in a while, so, I got to get used to it. I typically try to flip my day when I'm on the West Coast for a week like this, so I don't have to deal with jet lag the whole time. So I stayed up pretty late last night, watched the end of the football game, and watch some stuff on YouTube, whatever, and went to bed after midnight locally, which is like 3 a.m. my time, so that then I could not be jet lagged and work normal business hours here on the West Coast. But it doesn't always work that way because you're still tired from all day traveling. You stayed up too late. Your body's tired. So I'm still a little jet lagged, but hopefully it'll pass, and the rest of the week I'll be okay. So today, I'm not sure what it has in store. We have a very busy day, kick off a project all day long at work. So probably very little, if any, footage until we're done with work, maybe lunch break. I'm not sure what we're going to do. And then tonight, I don't know. It'll depend on how I feel, if Elise wants to go run around and do anything or whatever. So maybe we'll go out and about. We'll definitely go to dinner, but maybe I'll run around some. I do have the rental car, as you saw, but we'll probably also take Uber some since we're in the city. As weird as this hotel is, the bed is very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. And I don't know if that's because I was so tired, but it has like a heavy blanket. Not like a full weighted blanket, but it's heavier than I'm used to, and it helped me sleep really nicely. And I actually got my mother and my older sister weighted blankets for Christmas, and they both say they're fantastic helping them sleep. And then the shower is excellent. No, that bathroom's nice. So this is a nice hotel. It's just odd, I mean, I got a car headlight right here. There's my lamp. Hey, put it in your mouth. Talk to you in a bit. Well, that just looks like it's going to be a lovely day in Seattle. Ugh. I don't think I'm going to go for the Jubilee corn chowder for breakfast. No, I'm thinking about a pass. That could be diarrhea, I had a caprese wrap for breakfast. It was fine. I would have much preferred the banana Nutella crepes, but I'm gonna try to really, do a little bit of rub it. Time for lunch. It's miserable. It was sunny when I left home, and now it's this poopy. Just like a print, but it's real. Fancy pants. Ooh. You can get the fried chicken sandwich with hot sauce and pickled chilies. You out on that one?
I'm gonna try to go with a salad.
No. I don't want a salad.
No, I'm just trying to
do it up.
do it up.
I have this delicious pizza, and we have a lot of bread with cracked butter, and we have this
Kale, squash, and goat cheese salad.
goat cheese, kale, squash, and pecan.
And candy pecans.
Andy. What's up, folks? Back at the room, changed my shirt. Oh, I see that my person opened the little bit of the breeze in from the city. Opened up the window. It is just a dreary, yucky day in Seattle, but we're done with work now. I am very jet lagged, a lot more than I thought I would be when I talked to you this morning. But we are going to go out. I think the place I'm going to try to go is called Comics Dungeon. And we'll try to find some food out there. So I've convinced Lisa, who I work on the same team with, to come with me. So a little running around, not too long. I know this has probably not been long since the day break, but again, busy day. So let's go see what we can find in Seattle. We're going north of the lake, whatever that means. Touch it. I want to go see what the view is down at the end of the hall. You can see the nice carpet and all of the odd room number flags. Let's see if this view is worth anything. We're not far from the Space Needle. I just got it. There it is, actually, as a matter of fact. Well, that's cool. There you go. That's a little view of the Space Needle. Now you know I'm in Seattle. Let's try again. Seesaw. Seesaw. Oh, don't hurt me. Oh, I don't think this is... No. No. What? No.
Where can you sit?
No. What?
Sit.
No. You sit. I think I'm not injuring myself. It's gonna get me in the no-no square. You sit. Sit. No. What are we doing? What's how? Oh, God. No, I'm leaving. He's having a good time, though, at least. Oh, hook my balls! You don't want this dog sculpture? It's on wheels. We could ride it like a skateboard. We have moved to the Wallingford area of Seattle, where we found Honey Bucket. Hey, I don't know that I'd call that honey. Right over here is Comics Dungeon. And that's what I'm about to show you. This is a very, very interesting, eclectic place. If it wasn't so nasty, we'd probably walk a couple miles up and down here checking it out. But anyway, Comics Dungeon. Here we go. Comics Dungeon. Let's see what they're working with. Right away, there's a lot of trades. Devastator bust, Phasma, Big Shop. Looks primarily like it's just comics. Can use that for some Grodd. Let's see, Alan Moore. Lots of trades. Oh, roly poly. This is the back issue room. I guess where they just keep their back issues. Pretty self-explanatory. Little secret doors. Ooh. Not a lot of toys here to show you, but there is the Phantom of the Opera. Not too many toys. That store was fine, just a big comic store. Lots of trades, even more than individual issues, but not a lot to show you. My episodes are long enough, so nothing really that interesting. I mean, there are probably not even 20 toys in there at all. So, I don't know what's happening. There's a little water on the camera. Hey. So, anyway, let's go find some dinner. Kate's Pub. That's quite the happy hour. Lisa, you're losing. You will lose at this game. Going down. Down, down, down. Lisa's going down. Now down, down, down. What's happening over there? Oh, yep. Do you actually remember how to play Battleship? That may be bad. So what do we do? Just say,
so I'll say,
yell out a number?
Yeah, I'll say like B4. And so you find B4.
Oh,
hit or miss.
well, but it's so dark. Oh.
That's why I need the lights.
Oh. Rub it. B7. Put it in the hole. Oh, I'm missing the hole. Oh. Ooh, chilly. And a dominant performance underway. Getting whipped. B9.
You sunk my aircraft carrier.
It's like a battleship, no?
That's aircraft carrier.
Aircraft carrier, yay.
Boo.
Barbecue pork mac and cheese. It's a showdown of the century in the battleship. Chicken fingers, squirting it, squeeze it again. Oh, squeeze it, squeeze it. I'm 100% certain that she looked at my board. She cheated. Victory for Lisa. Look, I was told.
I won.
Did you?
He has to buy then. He has to pay.
Oh, this is poopy, Lisa.
It is actually.
Diarrhea. And it's her. No, I didn't even know the right part. In the cold January rain.
Nobody opposes diarrhea.
That's the truth. There's the sea.
There she is.
There she is. Air guitar, play it with your tongue now. Hey. I think I'll sing it again. She had Santa for the horsey.
Say my daughter wanted that for Christmas.
The horsey's on sale? Are we going to get it and put it in a suitcase?
No.
I'll ride it around the drugstore if we do.
Oh, wow. That's quite a deal.
I'll ride it around here and say horsey.
I'm going to say she's going to frown upon that.
Oh.
We're now here at Bartell Drugs to get a Gatorade and something sweet for the room, but not a horsey. So this is the first time I've seen this, the sugar beverage tax here in Seattle. All right. That's just, diarrhea. We have the indulgent caramel flavor and the hard salami, you know, spicy cheese. In the house of stone and light.
I've heard it.
Yeah, why is this on? It's my favorite. You can make it sound anything. Ready? In the house of squeeze and touch. So you can make it say anything you want it to say.
No.
Back at the room. I'm sure that was an unusual series of videos. I got a Diet Sunkist and some sugar-free peanut butter cups. So I do not think I'm going anywhere else tonight. It's still relatively early. It's like 7 o'clock Pacific time, but that's like 10 o'clock my time, and I'm jet lagged and I need a rest. So I'll probably talk with you again before I go to bed, but I hope you enjoyed an odd series of videos with my colleague and I as we went to at least go do a little bit, including play Battleship. You were not expecting a game of Battleship. Now, hey, caress it. Hello again. I'm sitting by the weird mirror that looks like it's just been pooped on. I'm going to go to bed here shortly, so I know I didn't talk to you much again, but I'll talk to you now. So I watched the All Elite Wrestling rally just now on YouTube, and that's pretty interesting. I'm interested to see how that works out with Young Bucks and Cody, and Jericho's going to be there now, so interesting. If you like wrestling, you should pay attention to that. I will give a quick update. So I asked on Instagram and YouTube some polls. Do you want me to continue doing this weekly, like I am now, where a lot of weeks it's going to be the only video I can make just because of how intense it is to make one of these, or do it seasonally, where, for instance, after this episode, it could be the end of season 1, and then I might take a month off and then come back with season 2, and in the meantime make smaller videos. Pretty overwhelming. Folks wanted to still see weekly releases, so that's what I'm going to do for now. I read all your comments in those polls, and it is quite challenging to find time to film this much content as well as edit all this content and produce the video every week. But I really like it. I'm not doing anything different than I normally do. All the stuff you're seeing me do, I would go to do anyway. There's just a camera, and then I have to edit and things like that. So I'm going to keep going weekly for a while. I may have to take breaks here and there depending on how my work schedule is, but for the foreseeable future, we'll just keep going. So I appreciate all the support again on these Dub Life videos. I think pivoting to this has been the best thing I've done on my channel. Folks really seem to enjoy it, and I hope, I'm putting out between 6 to 8 hours of content a month, if not more, which is quite a bit. So, that's like a couple episodes of Monday Night Raw, So I do hope you're enjoying it. But for now, I'm going to call it a night, and I will check with y'all in the morning. Hopefully I don't have a weird dream.
Big Dub. Bear. Hello, Bear. Bear.
Feel it. Good morning from Seattle. And if you can't tell, which you really can't, sun's not up yet because it's early. One of the biggest downsides about being on the West Coast for a week is you inevitably have meetings scheduled. Conference calls, virtual meetings, WebEx, whatever, that are happening at like 9 a.m. East Coast time. And you're on Pacific Coast, so your meeting starts at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., early, depending on what time that East Coast meeting was. Problem with that is you usually come here and you work Pacific time hours because you're working with people in person who are asleep still or getting ready for work at 6 a.m. So you end up working long days. And that's okay. So it's pretty early, and I want to talk to you before the day starts. This will be by far the heaviest meeting day and work day of this week. We have quite a lot to do today, so this actually may be a very short day, but we'll see. I did want to say another downside, side effect, whatever it is, maybe just a reality of traveling like I do, is you become detached from like the news or things that you want to pay attention to, and I don't mean just like politics, but just in general, stuff that's going on. And this week it is CES in Las Vegas, the Consumer Electronics Show, which is my favorite show of the year. It's my favorite place to see news, see all the future tech, all the stuff that's going to happen. I like it more than Toy Fair. I like it more than Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference, Google I/O. Definitely better than the cons. It's just the things I'm most interested in, that my career revolves around, that most of what I do revolves around is technology. And so I enjoy watching that. And I think maybe that DJI introduced a remote where you don't have to use your phone anymore for the drone. It has a screen on it, which is awesome, and I would like that. And then I think I saw that Apple has partnered with like Samsung and Sony and LG and the big TV manufacturers to put iTunes or Apple TV style apps built right into the TV, which is fairly big news because Apple usually doesn't do that. And the only reason I saw that is I saw some blurb about an investor on Wall Street saying that Roku was uninvestable now that Apple is partnering with the other big giants and they're going to destroy Roku. And that's it. That's all the news I really know about CES. I will say I bought my parents a 4K Roku TV for their anniversary a couple years ago. I have a Roku TV up in my toy room. I have a Roku stick on another TV to basically turn it into a Roku TV. I think the Roku TV is very nice. It's not as feature friendly as other things, but the nice thing about it, especially like the one in the toy room, you can just plug that in. And because it can access all your streaming apps, that's all you got to plug in. One plug. It's easy to find places for. So in places like that, or, if you want a TV in the bathroom or outside or something like that, Roku TV is a great option. So I hope Roku doesn't fail. But anyway, that's enough rambling for this morning from Big Dub. Let's see what the day holds. I'll talk to y'all in a little while. Sniff it. In the sitting area in the lobby, we're about to get an Uber. Just chair. I'm sitting in that chair. It's not made for me at all. This is just I feel like if I get in that rocking chair, I'll never get up. It's just a very unusual place. Smoothie for breakfast. Suck it. Well, I am back at the hotel room. Oh, pants coming off. Oh, back at the hotel room. I think I probably just told you good morning like one or two clips ago. It's a very, very, very busy, long day. Lots of work that we had to get done, but we got a lot of it done, so that's good. Lisa and I will not be going out tonight as we're both kind of tired, jet lagged, It's like 8 o'clock, 8:30 our time, so a little weary. I don't know if I will go on an adventure or not. I don't think I will. So either I'll talk to you in a little while when I figure out what I'm going to eat, or on an adventure. There's a city. Everybody say touch it. Touch! Oh, the neighbor heard. Took a little nap, and I feel better. And I think I found somewhere I'm going to go explore. So I don't want to tell you where it is, because it is not traditional. Let's go see what it is. I think of interest, we're staying on the Amazon campus. Like everything around us is Amazon, and it's there's quite a few buildings actually. So that's where we're staying. And like, if you try to get an Uber or anything like that, like all it says is Amazon campus, and you have to go to these different destinations, which is kind of a pain in the butt. But it's also kind of cool just to see all the Amazon stuff around you. So, you know, trade off and, well, put it in your mouth. There's the dog lounge for Amazon. See? Amazon's free HQ tour. There's our parking deck where we're parked, which during the day is crazy because it's for all the folks working here. But like right now, 7:30, not a lot going on. I've arrived. White Pathfinder's mine, and right here, CenturyLink Field, where the Seahawks play, but where I'm going is that Asian market right there. There we go, Uwajimaya Asian Food and Gift Market. I'm really here to check out the gifts. Hey now. To begin with, it smells delicious in here. I don't know what the, just various pickled ginger, sushi ginger. It just smells fantastic in here. Sliced kimchi, oh, out on that. We're here again at the meat aisle where alligator is available. And Long Kong chicken. This is the only way to do it, friends, in case you were uncertain. Rub with love. More shopping baskets to the main entrance so we can get tofu and fish cakes. I don't have a clue what that is. Huh. Ivars. Alright. I'm in the seafood section with a big fish on my head. Here's some unagi, 10 ounces for $13.99. It's there's many things I haven't seen in maybe ever. Sometimes if you go to the Super H Mart in Atlanta, you see some of this. This is, but on the West Coast, that's balls. Balls. Oh my. The Kinokuniya bookstore. I think that's a yes. Look at this, the Pikachu and Eevee Pokeball collection. There's this humongous wall of manga. It makes me feel like there's at least a chance for either Figma or SH Figuarts or something to be in here. Just gotta find it. I gotta sniff it out. Up here on top, looking from where you just saw me standing in. Like there's a staircase that seems to be promising up there. Maybe I need to go up there. Meanwhile, here's some Harry Potter items. Harry chooses the wand, chooses the wizard. Here's the nice selection of internet address and password logbook with the llama edition and kitty cat edition. Here's these Kimmy doll collection expressing life's true values, and the little bitty ones and unicorns. All right. I gotta believe there's something in here for me somewhere. I came upstairs and look, we got some Nendoroid, Figuarts, Figma. Absolutely. So I don't have any idea what this is. Pretty cool looking. Oh, that's wicked. Fate. I don't know what it is. It's the same as all this, I guess. 4-inch Nell. It's a Nendoroid. I have these. Sailor Venus. Tuxedo Mask. I'm tempted by Tuxedo Mask. It would fit in with the Ready Player One shelf. Some Gundam here. That one's cool right there. Sleeves. Accessories. This guy. Don't even know what that is. Got some music to rock out to. Look at the Nintendo section. Nintendo mugs. I like this, the Sheikah Slate notebook from Breath of the Wild. Big Link. It's like everywhere else. We got a wall of pops. Mars from Metallica. A Smurf. This is a, oh, there's this Diggy Malt. Parker likes that. This is just a wide variety of stuff here. Enfy's Nest. Just kind of, oh, the Ragnarok Mystery Minis. We've had fun with those on this channel. Just a lot of stuff. A lot of random stuff. Oh, we've got Nendoroid, some Figma, and a bunch more Nendoroid. Those are the Portal ones. Kratos there. The Hanzo. Joker and Harley Quinn. This one's cool looking. It's actually pretty wicked. Oh, Superman. I have that Superman. Just a lot of different things. I like this. I wish there was a Champa figure arts. More Dragon Ball stuff here. It's nice. And some pops. Goku Black. I don't collect the Dragon Ball pops, so I have no idea anything that's good or bad. Future Trunks, that's cool. Whis, that's my man, Whis. I was trying to hit up the buffet. These Pokemon, I'm not sure what this is completely. Display case, just a little statue, little figure. Looks pretty good. This is where we are upstairs. So out there is like the octopus heads. We're in here. Oh, look at that like big cow thing over there. Right over there is where I was standing, where I said I needed to come upstairs. And now we're upstairs with Banana Yako. I have 4 DC Nendoroid. I don't think I have a Marvel Nendoroid, and then I have like 3 or 4 Link Nendoroid, and I like them. They're fun to play with, but one of the cool things about them is they're like Legos, and that their heads and arms and stuff are interchangeable, and then they make little clothes and different arm pieces for them, so you can just go crazy. I say all that to say, like, this cat, Klaus von Reinhardt's, no idea who it is, but he's got like cool parts that would work well, you know. So like you take this and you put like the Batman head on it, something like that, you know. Have fun playing with it, touching it, you know. Just right back outside the bookstore. In here in the grocery store to see Seaweed and Salt. I did pick up the Figure Arts Tuxedo Mask. Their prices in there were really good, solid. I think this is $41, $42. And it's like $50 on Amazon, eBay, and everywhere. So I'm pleased with that. I am now, there's more stuff out here. I'm gonna look around a little bit more, and then I'm gonna go find dinner and go back to the room and go to bed. So if I see anything, I'll show you. This little section just right outside, but in the grocery store part, you see some models. Android 18 model is always tempts me because how expensive the Figure Arts version is. I don't know how much this even is. It's usually pretty cheap, but I hear it doesn't scale completely well. Kid Boo, that's cool. It'll be nice when that Figure Arts comes out later this year. So like, so back there is the grocery. Over there was the bookstore, and then this is like the homewares, it looks like. You know, rice cookers, quite a few, and I don't know what, like a gift shop, I guess. Like, look, a whole bunch of little ducks. Get this situation here, the Daruma good luck charm. I actually kind of like that big guy. I'd put that in my house somewhere. I don't know what the one that's like face down is. It's interesting. Oh, look at all this. Oh. This is probably a thing I could use, a mischief savings box. It's the Pikachu one I have. I'm not worried about the savings. I'm worried about the keeping me away from mischief. Just to wrap up our visit in the grocery here, we got the party ice and the pudding jelly. And there's a eyeglasses place, optical, cosmetics. Down there's a bank, permanent makeup, free consulting available, microblading. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. It's different, very Seattle, I guess. Being on the West Coast, you can have a little more exposure to some of the things from Asia because you're a lot closer. So that was fun for me. Picked up a figure arts that I thought about getting for a while. It was cheap here, that's fun. Saw a lot of interesting stuff. Had a little adventure, which is good because I know this video has been, hopefully you're having fun, but haven't gone into a whole lot of stores or anything. So nice little sidetrack. Now I gotta find somewhere to eat dinner and get back to the room. And it's rainy and nasty. If you can tell, I'm a little moist. I think it's notable. So right there is the grocery. I'll go slowly so it's not motion sickness. And immediately there is the football stadium, and that's like 500 feet. It's not far. And then you see this is a big parking lot. So the rules of this parking lot are that if you any purchase over $10, you get 1 hour free validated parking. And then it's like, I think $40 gets you 2 hours, and then maybe $100 gets you like 5 hours or something like that for free. So I gotta believe if that's still the rule when it's a football game day, that people come here to get their grocery shopping done for non-perishables, load it in the car, and then walk over to the game, because this is quite a good parking space. Just a side note, everybody sing now, touch that thing, hey, rub it. Screw us, who us, yeah, Papa and Puff. I know y'all were missing that, I know. So I'm gonna eat over here at the Hong Kong A+ Kitchen right here in the heart of Chinatown in Seattle. But there's this like dragon gate. It's kind of cool. Welcome to Seattle. Thank you very much.
It's wet.
It is wet, yes. It's very cool. That was a nice gentleman welcoming me to Seattle. Sometimes you think people are gonna be mean, but he was not mean. This is cool. It's just like a courtyard. I guess I've been to the Chinatown in San Francisco, and it has a gate like, I don't think you can see it right there. Let me turn the camera around so you can see what I'm looking at. The skyline up there, and then here's this gate I was telling you about. It's pretty neat. And then like, this is what caught my attention, the way like these stairs have this design on them. All the different, I guess it's like the Chinese calendar maybe? See the cock, you know. And then over here, it's very miserably cold and wet, as that gentleman said. Over there with the cover is kind of the traditional Chinese gate. So I'm gonna go eat, but I wanted to walk over here at least and show you because it's cool. That was like a bonus adventure. Here we are. A+ Kitchen. Water on the glasses. So we have a diverse menu. We've got the beef balls, some pork balls, noodle soup, and the spammer hammer hot dog and egg noodle. Rice and spaghetti. I have this tea that's arrived, complimentary. This seems to be what they're known for and why people come here. So I think I may get the chicken with exo sauce rice stone pot. Live it up. The egg rolls have arrived and they smell wonderful. Main attraction is here, the chicken and rice in the stone pot with the XO sauce. Yes, that looks fabulous. However, this, I don't want this guy, I don't think. Not feeling it. All right, let's give it a little taste. Let's just get a little taste. A little bit of rice here, a little sauce. Oh, that's wonderful and spicy. Oh, a little kick. Oh, I gotta get my grub on now. I've just decided to mix in the XO sauce. Look at as I mix it in. Look at that steam rising from the stone pot. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Ooh la la is right, or char la la as the case may be. Ooh, thank you very much. That was wonderful. I've never had that. Really anything like that. That was excellent. Back to the hotel. Yeah. Come on and touch that thing now. Hey! But it's over now. I've returned to the parking deck from which I left. This ceiling is really low. Like, look how close the top of my rental vehicle is to it. Even my own head is close. Very low ceiling. Anyway, I'm glad I went out. I apologize if this video hasn't had the normal energy that I usually do. Apologize to myself too. I just got to get back in the swing of things, you know. It's I want to make sure I didn't leave my headlights on. That would be terrible. It's just being on holiday and then immediately the first trip being West Coast, and I'm jet lagged and all that, and there's a lot for us to do. It's not my normal trip. This whole month is just gonna be different, as I've told you, due to the nature of what my travel is this month, and then we'll settle back in for a couple months of kind of the just me travel. But I'm glad that we're able to go find something fun to do and get back more on my travel vlog side of things, find something unusual, some good food, do something different. I like to share that stuff with you, and we still got a figure, so hopefully you enjoyed that. But probably a good thing, the reason why I'm so tired is it was only like 5 nights ago that we stayed up all night hunting for all of the Marvel Legends wave, which you saw in the last episode of Double Life, which I hope you enjoyed. It's like 2 hours long. I think you probably did. People seem to like it when we go crazy like that. Anyway, I gotta figure out how I get, that's the way, I go back to my hotel, and I'll talk to you when I get back in the room. All right, back in the room. Hope you enjoyed that little adventure. I think I'm gonna take you on a longer adventure tomorrow. We'll see what happens, but that's the plan. Talk to you in the morning, honk. You know what? We had a fun night. Let's have a quick bedtime story before you have to go. Press for bedtime stories.
Welcome to Bedtime Stories. What are you in the mood for? If you're in the mood to escape, press 1 to venture out with jet setter Kirsten of the Blonde Abroad. If you're in the mood to paint the town red, press 2 to go out with DJ Kitty Cash. Or if you're in the mood to wind down, press 3 to pass out with Yogi Caitlin of
We'll press 3. Oh. All right, well, I'm going to finish this bedtime story. Talk to y'all in the morning for real this time.
Find an even rhythm between your inhales.
Yo, I got a spotlight, but it's, as you know, the car headlight. I haven't opened the curtains yet. They're pretty good blackout curtains, actually, but I don't know that I could really tell that because it's so dreary here. It is Thursday morning. We only have a half day of work today, which is wonderful. And then I'll have a few meetings in the afternoon, and then I'm gonna hopefully go on a quest. Lisa is flying back today. I don't fly back till the morning. So anyway, she's taking a red eye. She's not gonna get home till like 6 a.m. I can't do that. No, can't do it. So I'll just fly all day tomorrow. Anyway, I think you will enjoy where I go today, provided I get there. So until I leave on that quest, you may not see much from me, because gotta do the work you work, you know, work you work, pay that bills, you know, put it in a pocketbook. Hey, touch it. All right, work day over. Let's go on a quest, an adventure, a quest, an adventure, a quest. Ooh, how exciting. Love it. I'm driving in downtown Seattle right now. That sucks. It's very hilly, like San Francisco. Like, I don't know, you can't see down there, but the water's down there, and there's just people everywhere, and I'm ready to get out of the city and get on the highway, which is what I'm trying to do, you know. So, poopy on the highway. I think this is Interstate 5, going north, away from Seattle, downtown, as you can see. You can see over there, there it is, the Space Needle. I'm gonna go up to Everett, Washington, which is about 25-30 miles north of Seattle, even north of Bellevue, where Microsoft is, and check out what they got to offer. I'm trying to go to a smaller city and get out of the big city. So hopefully it's gonna be a fun quest and adventure now.
When you're a real tough cookie with a long history of breaking little hearts like the one in me. Run with you up to all around the world. Hey, I've been watching you at night. I think of you.
So one of the things I want to do in Everett, Brennan on Facebook, shout out Brennan if you're watching, told me I should come here to BobaKhan Toys and Collectibles in Everett. So let's go.
Yeah, there's awesome. Well, this place is big. Let's see what we're working with. Start off with a showcase like this with all this G.I. Joe stuff. I have a feeling this is going to be quite the store. Shout out Brandon. Ooh, Serpentor's glider. I like it. Lego section. 1 million Legos here. I like the that old school. I had a lot of that. And Jar Jar. Look at all these minifigures. Santa. Oh, this display case here, Carnage, but it's Iron Studios Hulkbuster. I have it's a Baba. That's pretty cool. This is just a wall, just a lot of good stuff. You got Masters of the Universe classics. Oh wow, that's I don't have the comic version set. NECA Turtles. Vintage Turtles, Wrestlers. Look at all this up here. My goodness.
Yeah, this is definitely overwhelming. Definitely. It's up there in the category of Kokomo and Dallas Vintage Toys and some of those places. This is the place I just was in Orlando. This is on par with those. There is a lot.
That Cops, Small Soldiers, Captain Power, James Bond, Barnyard Commando, I remember that. Captain Planet, oh my. Bucky. How about this? Got all these wrestlers. Power Punch Raven. And then the wrestler case, I got figure art stuff back there. Hops. A whole lot of Black Series. I don't think I need anything on the Black Series anymore, but nice little wall of that. These cases have more Black Series, loose stuff, Jurassic Park. I'll show you this Star Wars wall, Spud Trooper, but this is just all kind of ships and things. I'm gonna try to go against the wall. So this is just kind of the corner of one, but it's kind of a round building, and there's space back there too, I'm sure, for storage. So you can just see how big this place is. This place is huge. 3 3/4, I guess this is vintage stuff, I think. Yeah, vintage. And look at that arcade machine. That's awesome. And then, oh mercy. We have a number of Hot Toys. Oh my. I got Slimer. I want to show you the the Ghostbusters case. That was just in all the Star Wars. Kind of cool. All this Ghostbuster stuff. Old collector's case there. It's cool. Here's some old Doctor Who stuff. I like to see that. Dragon Art. Waterworld, PSG. On this side of the case, you got Crash Bandicoot. Lunch boxes up there. Wow. Oh, the McDonald Land playset. Look at that. We got the Weirdos in a half shell. Is that Mr. T? Donatello? And the Teenage Mutant Mandalorian? I guess these are just like, I don't know what this is. Knockoffs? Some chases and other pops. There's a lot of pops. We'll look at more of them later. Like these Simpsons figures. I'm not gonna do it. I keep seeing them though. I bet they would look great. Oh, Duffman on a big display. What's over here? Lord of the Rings, Toy Biz stuff. I don't know what this is. Walking Dead. I don't see any of the ones I need though. I have not seen a lot of this Harry Potter. I guess a lot of this is from as it was coming out, like the Centaur. I don't think I've seen that. Visibility Cloak Harry. I have just not seen that stuff. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon figures. Wild Wild West figures. Oh my. From the 6 scale stuff, the things I'd most be interested in are probably Tario, Gothmog. There's a Sauron up there. That would be cool. I mean, Aragorn, Merry, Pippin. All of those will tempt me. Dread Pirate Roberts would tempt me. The Marvel and DC ones I pretty much have. I don't have the John Blake or the Bat Signal. That'd be cool. There's a million pops, but there's also the Hikari Bonanza. I am confident that is the most Hikari figures I've ever seen in one place. Some more pops. I know we want that one. That guy. That guy. Those are definitely two I would get, but I'm not buying pops today. And definitely not at $130. Wow. Got this case of Transformers, which becomes Humongo Soundwave. Punisher model. Tomb Raider. And more Transformers. Got the GoBots Thermos. Is this Beast War stuff, maybe? I don't know what that red dragon is, but that thing's awesome. More bots here. This looks like a lot of Masterpiece. Look at that Optimus Prime, that's awesome. And Megatron. Those are fantastic. And then on this side, more of the regular bots. Masterpiece Grapple. Wow. This is very overwhelming. Over here you got all kind of video games. I don't even know what those figures are. Huh. I don't feel like I've ever seen those. Oh, Commander Shepard Bashuja. I wonder if that's what Kim needs. I'm gonna have to call her. Metal Gear. Got more games over here. What's this Figma? Anti-Mage. It's kind of a cool looking figure. I don't know what it's from. Oh wow, he's nice. Scoring Big at Pac-Man. These Metal Gear 6 scale figures look cool. Some old Dragon Ball, Power Rangers stuff, Dragon Stars. I got these Dragon Ball figures. I got Nendoroid. It's a Cell, Brawley from the convention. Nice. Sailor Moon. I like that Zelda statue. Power Pole. These little Voltron figures. I think I've ever seen those. Those $195. They must be the original. I got a bunch of Barbies, strawberry shortcake, all kind of stuff in here. Winnie the Pooh bobblehead, chicken, Thor's Superhero Squad, and Trolls. And then these dolls. A Batman shelf. Statues. Mayfix. Catwoman. I'm pretty sure I have this though. They were years ago. Kimberly would be very happy with all these ponies, Care Bears. I have this shelf that has more statues. Sideshow. Bunch of Mezco figures. I don't know if they have any of the few I need. It doesn't look as such. It looks like the Sideshow Deadpool and the SBDR. That's 3A. I like that. I keep thinking about getting that. Catwoman, humongous Clayface. That Marvel Legends set. These are Iron Studios, I'm pretty sure. More Mezco. Got these details with various loose things. Select some Legends, 3 3/4, and then it looks like a bunch of slabbed comics there. And then we're finally into the superhero section of the store. The store is just humongous. So many Marvel Legends. Not as many Toy Biz. A whole bunch of Hasbro. You got 12-inch, you got NECA, quarter scale stuff, 3 3/4, Marvel Universe, older stuff, X-Men, Fantastic. Look at that Wendigo. Smart Hulk, Shaft. Stuff up here. You turn around, there's more DC items. Injustice. Wish those had been bigger. I'd have got some of those. DC collectibles. A lot of Multiverse. Batman the Animated Series. And what is all of this? I loose random things. Shampoo bottle figures. Oh, Halo and Gears of War. It's kind of more back to the video game section. You got these DC things here. A whole bunch of Living Dead dolls there. Wow. Face hugger. And then horror stuff, it looks like. Some Predators. Rob Zombie, Tomb Raider, Savage World, and then there's DC UC. I tell you what I'm not seeing is a whole lot of figure arts or Mayfix, which is disappointing, because I would love to pick up some of that. This case is like almost like Happy Meal toys, maybe? Smurfs, California Raisins, and you know, the horses! Many horses. Paddock Pals. I'm back behind this ATST trying to decide what I need to do. I really want that Tariel, I think, but I don't know how much it is. There are other things I want. I don't know what to do, but if you're ever in Seattle or Washington State and you can get to this in Everett, BobaKhan, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Like I said, I do wish they had more imports, but they have a bunch of Mezco and Hot Toys, but not figure arts or Mayfix. Very few. There are some, just very few. I wish they had that, but beyond that, man, this is a fantastic store. Goodbye, Soundwave. Have a wonderful day. That was awesome. Picked up 2 Asmus toys. I got the Tariel from The Hobbit. And then they had Goth Mog, like the big orc that kills Boromir at the end of Fellowship of the Ring. He had to come home too. They looked fantastic. Asmus Toys, Tolkien stuff, it's hard for me to find.
And they had great prices on them. Aragorn had a good price. Saruman had a good price. Buy Mary, get Pippin free, something like that. I needed multiple figure cases. Right over there. Target and GameStop, but no, not after being in a place like this. I'm not going to the GameStop. It'll make me sad. I think it's time to go find some food. Looks like I found Funko. How cool is this with the really big pops out in front? Looks like they've got a store. Wonderful. Yeah, Freddy Funko right there for you. Ready for you. The Huckleberry Hound, but look at big Hulk. 3PO, BB-8. Look at that. So I'm guessing that when Funko Shop releases happen, they're here. And Freddy says no. Alright, let's go see what we can find. Rubbing it. Ooh. Come on around now. Come on and show us, yeah. Oh, there's me. Alright, welcome to Funko. There's Freddy. Oh my, I'll cuddle team later right away. I guess I just need to walk around and see if there's anything here that I can't get somewhere else. There has to be. There's like a playground in there. That's cool. There has to be. Let's see, there's a bunch of Dragon Ball. I mean, I'm not just going to keep saying there's a wall of pops because we're in Funko Headquarters. Let's see what's different. Power Rangers. Yakari. So this is like, this whole area is Godzilla, like coming through Tokyo or whatever. I think I've seen these before. Willow and Bernie. Creepy. So this is like the Wetmore Forest. I thought it was like a little playground area, but it's just a different... All the little rooms are kind of genred, I guess, with what they would fit in. I don't even know what this is. See? Like, this is just Funko Butterhorn Fall Series. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just their own properties they're connecting. I don't know. Oh, dancing. Oh, over the shoulder. Please do not climb on the displays. It's this is a unique place. It's very cool to be here. Here's a Funko Shop exclusive, the Winter Series of Wetmore. Don't know what it is. Turn the corner and we've got Gotham, Arkham Asylum, Joker, and Croc in there. I mean, okay, business has picked up a little bit in here. I must say that I like these Funko Game of Thrones shirts. I do like them. Some of these Freddy Funkos. That would be cool. Funko HQ, that must be like Seahawks, kind of. I got the Funko HQ limited edition ones. That's neat. May have to get one of those. I feel like I've never seen those turtles before. And these are Toys R Us. They must be things they made for Toys R Us right as they're about to close. And so they have them here. Tinky Winky. Twinkie the Kid. Captain Crunch. Danger Zone on the radio. I hope I don't get copyright. Don't copyright me, YouTube. Moonraw. Thundercat cereal. Got this nice Primal Age display. I don't think I've seen that Batcave for this. That's nice. There they are. Oh, King Shark, Scarecrow, Mr. Freeze. There's a Batcave. I don't feel like I've seen that before. Jurassic Park, and then a lot of Lord of the Rings. This pop is very, very cool. Arrow King. That's cool. Pretty sure this is the first time I've seen the vinyl. John and Danny. And the Aria, Rock Candy. And the Sansa Rock Candy. I don't think I've seen those before anywhere. Normal Game of Thrones stuff. Phil Collins rolling. And you coming back to me is the halls of justice, 'cause we're in Gotham now. There's the superhero girls, or whatever those are called. Bat signal. Come on, now rub it. Alright, this is just fantastic. It's an entire 66 Batman
Batcave. Batmobile. Robin coming down the pole. Bat computer. Batgirl. Wow. This is incredible in here.
I just want to sit in here for a minute. Can you hear all the bat sound effects? Like we're underground, the water dripping. This is phenomenal. Just phenomenal. I wonder if these buttons do things. Let's see. Oh. Oh. There's a key though. Maybe if, maybe like there's a demo. Hey girl, hey.
Guess it's time to go to Hogwarts, huh? That's what it looks like. Diagon Alley. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Wow. Wow. Look at Dobby up there. I want that Dobby. Look at this. This is just... Huh. Wow. There's some music for us, entertain us. Don't copyright my YouTube. Very cool. Rock candy. I don't feel like whatever this is, I don't think I've seen those. They look like just kind of statues. I don't feel like I've seen them though. Look how cool this is. Disney Princess Castle. Takes you into that area. I'm gonna go over here to the Star Wars area first, I believe. Check this out, which is awesome. Look at that. You got Luke, Tauntaun, you got the Wampa. Wow. Fantastic. Coming over here on the other side of the castle, you got the Maleficent, Nightmare Before Christmas, kind of the dark. And then, oh my. That Green Goblin. We're in the Marvel area. Oh, that's fantastic up there. Look at that. And then Hulkbuster and Hulk. Oh my goodness gracious. Haven't seen that banner much, but look at these backpacks. Thor and Loki and Groot. These are cool. I brought that backpack, you know. I don't feel like I've ever seen that before. It's old, I guess. I don't know. This is cool with the great big thing on sale. All the gold ones. It's a bunch of Captain Marvel. And then over here, just a variety. Some of the reissues of the original ones, it looks like. Alright. Forever's gonna start tonight. Didn't really properly show you this side with Deadpool, Mariottes, you got Stanley in there. How cool is that? And I just get circled back to Hulk and Hulkbuster.
Oh, Hulk smash. This place is just so cool. I mean, like you look there and there's that, and then, oh, bring me Thanos. Let's check out the final thing I'm gonna do while I'm here. Pop Factory. Ooh.
They have this assembly station set up, simulated factory. It's pretty cool. Concentrated liquid fun. Look at all these Freddy Funkos. And then when you do it, you pick your head and body and accessories and create your own pop. You got head and torso and legs and fin for head and lizard for head and horns for head and hair and mouth and tentacle mouth and ears and tails and antennas. Ooh, hats.
So I made my own pop. Actually, two. I made one for me and one to give to Victoria to thank her for all of the help that she helped me when we built all of the Detolfs long ago that I do not think I gave her a gift for. She helped me build most of those Detolfs in the house, so she deserves a create your own Funko from the Funko Headquarters, don't you think? I think.
Here's the price list, if you're interested. Nothing's marked in here, so you just look at the price list, I guess. It's kind of cool. I will show you the pops that I made before the end of this video once I'm back home, because I don't want to unseal them because I got to put them on the airplane and stuff.
Goodbye, Funko Headquarters. I had a lovely time. What an unexpected surprise.
It's just the beast under your bed. In your closet, touch yourself and light.
Well, yesterday was such a success. I'm still in Everett. I'm at the Evergreen Asian Market. And that is called King Noodle House. Very highly rated on Yelp. And that's what I'm gonna have for dinner. It's good too, because I need the traffic to die down before I head back into Seattle.
Over there, hand making the noodles. Uh-oh. That could be hard. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is gonna be wonderful. We're gonna start with some wontons. Uh-oh, the dumplings have also arrived. Uh-oh.
These are fantastic. Wonderful choice again.
And now the stir-fried chicken and rice has arrived, and yeah, too much, way too much.
Well, that was really good. Oh, safety. That was really, really good. I think I got about an hour drive back to the hotel as I've kept working my way further away. So I'm gonna do that. It's really dark out here, out in the mountains. It was beautiful coming up. There was never a chance for me to really show you without like pulling off the side of the road, so I apologize for that, but I'm gonna work my way back to the hotel. I'll talk to you when I get there. Folks, I'm back at the room, my items, and I'm glad I am because I'm tired and I got an all-day travel tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for bed. I gotta get packed up and stuff, get ready for tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed it. I promised you a longer adventure today. It went even better than I imagined, so I really hope you enjoyed the adventure. Talk with you in the morning now. Good morning again. Final time for, at least for January, from Seattle. I am finishing packing up. You see the figure suitcases worked again. Fruit Delights. Everything worked fine. Gotta close it up and head out of here. So, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles Day. This will be the final day of this video. I think we're gonna approach an hour and a half, which is a pretty consistent length recently. So I gotta drive my rental car to this place, get on the bus, go to the airport, blah, 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 blah. So I don't know what'll happen, and then I'll take you all the way home so I can show you these things that I got and anything that may have come in the mail. And then we'll wrap up the video. So let's prepare for a long day home, back to Atlanta from Seattle. As odd as the hotel was, this was a nice place to stay, and I think it's cheap, at least right now. I mean, I think I saw advertised rates like $100 a night. But that is also January in Seattle. It's not like it's an extremely popular tourist place in January. There are some kind of quirks about being on the Amazon campus, like trying to get an Uber and stuff. It's not as easy as you'd like because you have to go to the predetermined places, but overall, this is a nice, convenient location. It's right on and off the highway. I don't anticipate my drive to the airport being that bad, so pleased with the location.
Gas is certainly much more expensive here than it is at home.
I wanna live this life forever by the most. You know, come on, rub it, hey, and squeeze it. Come on, touch it.
Time to say goodbye to the Pathfinder. I don't get hit first. Everybody now squeeze it. That's at least the second time I've had a Pathfinder, maybe a third. I do like the Nissan Pathfinder. It's comfortable, it's easy to drive, it's smooth. One thing I will say though, I don't know this either way, but it doesn't seem like Nissan has put CarPlay in yet, or at least on the ones I'm renting. They may have Android Auto, but typically a manufacturer has both or none, is my experience. So they don't have that yet, which means that my iPhone maps and GPS don't come through, which is a little frustrating because I'd like it to be on the screen, and then the ones I've rented haven't had navigation either. So I have to look at my phone to navigate, which is not what I love. I prefer it to be on the screen, but nice cars. So I need to start looking better and seeing if it has CarPlay or if it has navigation rather than just a screen, and trying to get cars like that. But yeah, onward and upward. It's one of my least favorite things to do, returning a rental car, especially in an airport where it's hard to find a gas station, then you got to go to the rental car city, then you got to ride the bus or the train. It just adds like 30-45 minutes to a already long day. But you know, what are you gonna do? Oh well. Back at the airport again. Through security successfully. Got a little music. Glass baby. But you know where I'm going. Sky clubbing it. This lounge I think is my favorite lounge. It has a cool view. You can see Mount Rainier out there in the distance. Let me see if I can zoom in some for you. It's bright finally. But that's a cool view to have from the lounge. There's always artwork in Delta lounges. And this is kind of neat. They have like all these pencils on display. Kind of cool. Fruit, salad, breads. Taters. Like that's what I'll go for. Have some breakfast, do a little work for the flight. Another nice time in the Seattle Delta Lounge, right by gate A1 and B1. And my gate is B1. Let's go touch on B1, you know. Hey! There we go, B1. Time to go home. On the plane. Chat with y'all when I get home. Well, home airport. Sniff it. Not a bad flight actually for as long as it was, and it was a little shorter. It's always shorter coming back west east than it is east to west. It's after 7:13. It's pretty late. Right here's my escalator. That's lovely. So I should be out of the airport pretty quick. Airport's nice. They've done a lot for the Super Bowl as it's going to be here in a few weeks. I'll talk to you when I get in the car. Let me tell you something that I find interesting that happens way more than you would think. Nearly every single day that I am at an airport, it's people picking up the bags, like at your baggage claim, right? And it's on the little conveyor belt thingy. Folks that have like a black or a gray bag, like have, you know, one of those kind of major colors that a lot of stuff isn't. If I'm way off the parking deck. At least one person every time, it seems like, that has one of those very plain colored bags has no idea which bag is theirs. Like, they're standing there, they're like the first person to get to the luggage claim, and every single, like let's say they have a black bag, every single one they'll pick up, every one, and look at the name tag to see if it's theirs. And I'm talking small suitcase, big suitcase, fold over bag for your garments, whatever. Like, how do you at least not know the type of bag that you have to use? I have to go this way now. I don't know what to do. Thank you. Well, we've entered a route out of the airport I do not know. But how do you not know? And so then, like, you watch it, and I was watching this happen just 5 minutes ago. You watch it, and this guy, he picks up 4 or 5 different suitcases, right? All of them pretty big size. One of them, like, had stripes on it. And then the thing that he leaves with is this really small, like, carry-on bag, like, noticeably smaller than any of the ones he picked up. Now, I suppose that what I could be actually seeing is people trying to steal bags. I mean, that's entirely possible. But it happens enough where I think it's just folks don't know what bag they got. So, you know, get a bag that's like fuchsia. Something like that, you know. Okay, bag discussion over. I am lost already in the parking deck. Gotta find my way out there, rub it.
Keep on falling, in and out of love, rub it.
Oh, 1-900 mix a line and kick them nasty balls. Baby, got back.
I got through traffic pretty quick, so I decided to come by the comic store since it's Friday Night Magic, and I won't be here next week, and I wasn't here last week, and I won't be here the following week to pick up my comics. So go ahead and pick up my comics now. That worked out wonderfully. I appreciate the folks at Galactic Quest. They treat me well. They had just about closed, but they let me come in. I picked up Avengers 12. You can't see it. Batman 62. And Thor 9. Those are the only 3 that I had on my pull list today. But also, which is exciting for the weekend, the Mezco PX exclusive Doctor Strange. Hooray! It is 9:01, and I've only eaten the eggs and potatoes you saw me eat this morning, and a banana, and a granola bar on the flight. So, you know, we gotta get some chicken. Chick-fil-A in it. I'm home, and Tickle Bottom's in his home, and normally he's like stuck somewhere if I'm gone for a week. He doesn't make it, but I noticed out the corner of my eye that Tickle Bottom did some work to this robe, and it seems knocked the Black Panther helmet down. Let me turn on the light so you can see. And like, Battery McGee, like, what's up with that, Tickle Bottom? All right, we got that fixed. I also noticed, ooh, packages. I'm gonna eat Chick-fil-A and unpack and stuff, and then I'll open the packages, show you what's in the packages, and show you the total haul from the week and the pops and that kind of thing. One moment, please. Food was delicious. Let's whip open these boxes now. Whip them out now. There's the PX Strange I just got at the comic store. So from Amazon, I just went ahead and ordered Black Series Dengar. If you saw in the last episode of Double Life, Cat Daddy just ganked it from me in the middle of Target. So Amazon had it at regular price, so I just grabbed that there. This is the premium color Perfect Cell, so the second release of Cell. I do not have 1.0. I do have the Event one. Got that off eBay during the eBay coupon. Just was kind of late arriving. And then this was a lot that I sniped on eBay for a fantastic price. It came in that box there, and the guy actually packaged it fantastic. He had, so all of these were wrapped up in bubble wrap, and then they were put in this Disney shopping bag, and then the shopping bag was kind of secured, and it was wrapped in bubble wrap, and then that as a package was placed in there and surrounded by packing peanuts. So really fabulous job packing. So anyway, it's the First Order Stormtrooper Heavy Gunner SH Figure Arts, the Commander First Order Stormtrooper SH Figure Arts, Executioner Trooper Figure Arts, Captain Phasma. This is the Last Jedi version from Figure Arts. This is a regular First Order Stormtrooper Figure Arts. We've got Clone Trooper Phase 2, Clone Trooper Phase 1, and then still in the shipper, the First Order Stormtrooper with shield and baton set. That's fantastic. All right, let's look at what we picked up on the trip. There's the SHF tuxedo mask. You saw me get it. The things I promised I'd show you are these two guys that were from the Build Your Own Funko from the Funko flagship store headquarters. So this is the one for Victoria, and this is a Super King Big Dub for Eddie Funko. Got the cape, got the crown, then got the dress clothes on top, jeans on the bottom, which most of the time I'm in a site I'm allowed to wear jeans, and got my glasses. And of course my weapon is old Sucker Pop, you know. So Super King Big Dub is what I got her for thanking me, or for me to thank her for her help with DTOFs, and that way she has Super King Big Dub anywhere she wants to go. They, you get the box. It doesn't have the plastic insert because you're gonna build your own. So how in the world would they be able to have unlimited inserts that fit every size? So they wrap it in the tissue paper and put it inside, and it comes in the that box as well. So it's nice. Then I got a new channel mascot. It's old Juicy the Dragon right there. Old Juicy the Dragon. That's the one I made for myself. She's got a tail and wings on the ears and hair and horns and
all that jazz. Oh, tail off from the Build a Monster set. So those are the Funkos I got. Let me open up these Asmus toys and show you the inside of those boxes. So here's Tariel from Asmus Toys. So you can see Asmus package is slightly different. They do the foam insert, and then another set, the weapons and such below. I'm really happy to get her. Love that character, Evangeline Lilly, one of my favorite actresses. Happy for that. And then the Gothmog. I'm not going to open these all the way up, but you can see he's going to be pretty wicked. So check my Instagram. I've probably already posted pictures of these up there, and you'll see them in my collection soon. Friends, that's going to do it for this episode, episode 13. Quarter of a year of Dub Life. Hope you enjoyed it. I know we started a little slow. I had to get back in the groove of traveling, and I'm worn out. I'm jet lagged. I'm going to have to rest a lot this weekend. That's why I'm ending the video today. Episode 14 will start on Monday. Saturday and Sunday I'm going to be not filming, even though I'm going to be playing, having some friends over, stuff like that. But if you watched my story, since this is in the past, you would have seen what we did. So I left it on Instagram story. Cheap plug again for that. I appreciate you coming with me. It turned out to be a really fun week with a lot of cool stuff and a good haul. So with that, I ask you if you think anybody would enjoy this. I know I do a lot of toys, but I also do a lot of travel and vlog style, and I think this appeals to a lot of people. I've heard from various folks that they watch this with their whole family every week, and that's really cool. That's very humbling, and I try to make it family friendly with my own, my own little silliness, but we're not doing anything inappropriate. We're just being crazy. Going to Walmart, that kind of stuff. So I appreciate you watching. If there's anybody like share it with, that's great. Whatever. I'm appreciative of all the subscribers. We're doing really good on that. With that, I leave you on the count of 3. We go 1, 2, 3, squeeze it. See you in the next video. Rub it.